Good evening. Hi, I'm Cassandra Joan Butler, and I'm here with you tonight to talk about this historic event that's happening in, well, now it's about 10, about 15 minutes. And I thought we could commiserate a little bit because this is a big deal. And it's kind of fun to be in the moment when things like this occur. Things like this are called ingresses. And the ingress of Pluto in the sign of Aquarius, model 1798. That's the last time it was there. Now, in all fairness, from an astrological point of view, we had a sneak preview last year on March 23rd until June 11th of 23, when Pluto slid into Aquarius. So if you want a little bit of a foreshadowing of tonight until September 1st, check back at that point. But the best way I think of learning it or embracing its wisdom is not just to look at your own chart, because sometimes astrology just describes the weather. It doesn't necessarily predict the event. So the weather is Aquarian in the next 20 years, where we find the planet Pluto, which represents power. Power is shifting to everything Aquarian. So what's Aquarius? Oh, before we get to Aquarius, let's talk about the past 14 years. Friends, go back to 2008. I want to say hello to everybody. Hi, Marty. Hi, Sally, Cindy, Jill, Penny, Janet. Hello, Cynthia. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for being here. Paula, Leslie, Lynn, Kathy, Jody, Julie, Nora. Hello, dear. Christina. Everybody, a big warm hug, big warm hello. Now, I don't know everyone's charts. Okay, I just don't, but I know a lot of people's charts. Like Nora, is a Capricorn. You've had Pluto, the mafioso boss, the godfather, hanging out in Capricorn, your sun sign, since 2008. So take a peek at your charts, friends. It's has been most affecting the power planet in Capricorn. If you're a Capricorn sun, moon, or rising sign, you really have gone through transformations. And what's a transformation? A transformation is losing something that's valuable and finding the silver lining in the rest, finding the joy, going with the flow. Pluto as a planet, I like to think of it in terms of tarot cards. In some ways, it's like the death card in the tarot deck. I know a lot of people use cards, and so that beautiful death card and tarot deck shows the skeletal figures on white horseback, and then there's a cardinal dressed in gold, and there's a rising sun in the east between two towers. Yeah, two towers. Well, there's lots of esoteric things in the world, aren't there? The idea is that Pluto taketh away, but when it goes through our personal charts, it also resurrects, rebirths, transforms, makes stronger. When you've gone through a Pluto transit, sun, moon, or rising sign, you're not the same, but you can't be off your game anymore. It's a powerful, powerful event. So on the collective level, we have all shared, even if you're not Capricorn sun, Capricorn moon, Capricorn rising, maybe your Venus is in Capricorn, wherever your Capricorn falls, but in a collective joint effort, Capricorn rules and represents banks, governments, the powers that be, the elite. So since 2008, when we had that big old meltdown, the international recession, we learned a thing or two about the powers that be. Which people were getting bailed out? It wasn't you and I, folks, unless you're a CEO of one of the major banks. The elite, the power brokers, were helping each other in 2008. Now, I don't pretend to be a financial expert by any stretch of the imagination, but we knew as astrologers that something big would be happening in 2008, and it did. It was the worldwide recession. Pluto is now in Aquarius. Now, there's a difference between Aquarius, well, not quite there yet. Hold our breath. There's a big difference between Capricorn and Aquarius. Capricorn is the energy of the hierarchy, the elite, the people at the top rung. I know many of you who have studied with me, and many of you who have not studied with me, are now very aware of a group, an association from Davos, Switzerland called the World Economic Forum. I'm going to ask you this question. Did you know about them in 2008? Were you aware of their existence in 2008? I certainly did not. I didn't know what this billionaire club was all about. But it's like more common knowledge. They just stopped their yearly meeting, and on their agenda was trying to build trust with the world, trying to build trust. That was their agenda. Well, maybe they're trying to build trust because a lot of people aren't trusting a billionaire group of movers and shakers and leaders who feel in their heart that they know what's best for all of us. And they're not elected, right? So you might have some thoughts on the World Economic Forum. I certainly do. But I find it interesting as Pluto gets out of Capricorn and moving into Aquarius, there is going to be an understanding of what we've been through since 2008. What happened in 2010? My goodness, that was the surveillance scandal when we learned that, especially in this country, the United States, that yes, we had Ed Snowden coming out with his releasing of surveillance. That was in 2010. I'm doing this at home. And my dog, come here, Marley, come here, decided to go on top of the dining room table and try to eat some rice cakes. Come up here. Again, I just had to be with you. This is very off the cuff. So the point I'm trying to say here is there's been a lot of revelation in the past 14 years. And when we're together in 2044, reflecting on Pluto's transit through Aquarius, it's going to be a brave new world like nothing else. So let's talk about the future. So wherever you are in your chart with this particular energy in the past 14 years in Capricorn, you've gone through endings, death, rebirth, transformation, disappointment. Think about how you were in 2007 and how life has changed. Maybe you have less, like many people, across the globe, confidence in the leaders across the board. Check out the Pew Research, is at its lowest ebb since they've been doing research. Confidence, except in Switzerland. Not very confident in what our leaders are saying or doing. As we move forward, since Pluto is power, Aquarius is people and technology, we are bringing down an energy of power to the people. That the power grid is not top down, like a Capricorn mountain, like someone at the pinnacle telling us what to do, like feudalism. It's more horizontal, right? So people helping people. Aquarius, let's name some words for Aquarius. You all know them, right? Excuse me. Technology, science, that which is weird. The mind of God. Aquarius is also the idea of focused attention and taking risks and breaking the rules. Aquarius is the rule breaker, the hippie, the energy of doing something that's different. Aquarius is the energy that has multiple gifts that is part of, I call it unconscious competence. When we're consciously competent about anything we do, we're playing by the rules. We're being good little Capricorns. Get to work on time, punch card, salute the powers that be, do what you're supposed to do. Aquarius is the rabble rouser. It's unconscious competence. Before you learn to play a symphony, you learn the notes. That's Capricorn. When you take risks, like Mozart, he was a risk taker. The last time that Pluto was in Aquarius, in 1798 time, the late 18th century, Mozart was considered to be one of the most avant-garde musicians ever. And of course, we still listen to Mozart. He was an Aquarius, by the way. So all things Aquarius are going to be celebrated starting tonight and until 2044. Isn't that cool? I'm looking at the clock. So we got 6 more minutes. I mean, depending on where you fall. I mean, it's hard to notate, but we're going to go by 7:50. So I'm going to lead you in a short meditation as we move up towards this energy with Pluto making the ingress into Aquarius. Where the idea here is this: let's be open to being surprised. Let's be open to being surprised. Let's open our hearts to be the mavericks that we all are, the geniuses we all are, because that's the message and the promise of Aquarius. Wherever it falls in your chart, you're the rule breaker, but you're being mentally, because it's a mental air sign, inspired by something outside of yourself. I call it the mind of God. All right. So relax, get comfortable in your seat, and take a nice deep breath. Hold the breath, exhale, relax and release the feet and the ankles and the knees. Another nice deep breath, relaxing the hips, the lower back, the middle back, the upper back muscles. Relax and release the shoulders, hands, fingers. Relax the neck, the face, the scalp, eyes, ears, and nose. Inhale, exhale, simply relax and release, release and relax. Identify with the word power. We are all more powerful than we can even comprehend. Picture the word power. Spell it in your mind's eye. Power, 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 power. Inhale, exhale. And as you reflect on the word power, embrace the fact that true power is not power over others, but power over yourself. Having your own agency. In this moment, reflect, please, upon something you've done in your life that you're very proud of because you use your internal power to create and accomplish a goal. You accomplished a purpose. You used your desire and made something manifest in the world. And you can say it was on your own, but it was also the perfect timing of all the loved ones in your life and all the people in your life that perhaps you had challenges with. The struggles, the fears, the challenges help create our power. Inhale, exhale. And now, please, I invite you to imagine a storm of some stripe. Maybe it's a windstorm. I'm in Buffalo, snowstorm. If you're down in Florida, maybe a hurricane. I don't know. Imagine a storm in your mind's eye. Maybe you've been in the middle of a storm, a tornado, a hurricane. Place yourself in a storm, a natural challenge. As you inhale and exhale. And recall what you did to persevere, survive, and move through that challenge. And then when the storm had passed, There's a new landscape, new hope, and a revelation of something more valuable and powerful in its wake. Inhale, exhale. And as we're sitting in reflection in this moment, connect with your root chakra, the base of the spine, sacral bone. And at the same time, become aware of the crown chakra. And open them both using the power of your imagination. Open the root chakra to being grounded on the earth, and the crown chakra being open to spiritual, divine intervention. Because in this moment, as Pluto goes into Aquarius, let us line our physical self through the mind to the spiritual, divine source of all creation. Inhale, exhale, allow that energy to flow through the crown and connect with the root. And the root coming up to the crown, a circuitry between as above, so below. Excellent. Come back in the room and open your eyes. There's so much more I want to say, but at this moment, Pluto's moving into Aquarius. And I have an idea. Place your hands on your heart chakra, and have the confidence and the faith that you will be in the right place at the right time over the next 20 years as Pluto's going through Aquarius, and that you will retain your connection to yourself. You see, Aquarius has a shadow. It's not all unicorns and what's the expression? Unicorns and something or other. The shadow of Aquarius, as we go through these next 2 decades, is forgetting to honor one's own sovereignty and one's own sense of beautiful, unique, joyful, childlike passion. Leo is the sign that's opposite to Aquarius. So as we go through, there's some pitfalls, right? I'm sure you've thought about this, the integration of technology in our lives, ChatGPT, AI, going up to Mars. Thank you, Elon, to colonize because this country or because this planet is murky. All of that stuff doesn't matter. If you connect with your heart, your Leo center, in the next 20 years, we'll all be okay. We'll all be okay because the essential human is, as using astrology as a paradigm, has 12 parts of ourselves, right? So Aquarius is everybody. It's power to the people, to our neighbors, to our friends, and networking, to the globe, the global consciousness. But we can't ever forget the individual spark of uniqueness that makes me, and you. That is the antidote to Aquarius Pluto. If power is to Aquarius, which is technology, we also have to be very real and remember our Leo energy, that playful, joyful little kid inside each of us that wants to come out and play and be creative and joyful. And that's the balance for the next 20 years or so. All right, friends, I'm just going to take a peek at the room here. Any comments? Just open up that wonderful energy. Good evening, Paula. Hi, Leslie. Hi there, Sally. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Nancy and Sue. Hi, Christine. Hello, Mary, Lynn, and Sharon, and Brenda. Hello, Patty and Sharon. I'm not going to be able to say hi to everybody because I don't think I can see everybody from this perspective. I'm not sure. Hi, Patricia, Mary. There's a lot of folks in here. Hi, Roseanne, Jeannie, Renee, Marianne, WEF. I love it. Thank you. Bad news. Hi, Sarah. You're Celeste's daughter. Oh, how cool. Nice to see you. Hey, John, you're here. Fabulous. Hi, Sally, Jennifer, Tina, Carol. Big hugs to y'all. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Jen. Hi, Marianne, Lynn, Rhonda, John. Oh, I love you guys, all of you. If I see your names, I don't see anything except you. Isn't that cool? So remember that. Aquarius is the name, Aquarius is the vibration, and Leo is the heart and the passion. We have to keep both in the next 20 years. So there's nothing to fear, even though I'm not a big fan of ChatGPT yet. I mean, I know it can write resumes. Okay. You know what? My little grandson is reminding me that I'm a grandma in the back room. So it's time for me to hold him and play with him. Yep, my Leo grandson, that's his name, is teaching me a lot because Leo is my part of my chart of joy in my 10th house. So it's been my great joy and pleasure to connect with you guys tonight. Thank you for sharing this with me. This is profound. Let's set our calendars for 2044, and yeah, we'll get together then when Pluto goes into Pisces. Now that's going to be a cosmic shift. We won't even need technology to connect. We'll be doing all this psychic, intuitive, spiritual, remote viewing. Who knows what the world will bring? But love you guys. Thanks for being here tonight. Good night, and have good dreams. Ask Pluto to lay a nice little intention for you that gets unfolded for the next 20 years or so. Many blessings to you. Good night. Thank you.